Nearly 2,000 years after a volcanic eruption buried the Italian city of Pompeii, ancient secrets are still being revealed. And that's thanks to more than $100 million in funding from the European Union. Newly discovered artifacts are still being unearthed almost every day. Seth Doane takes us there.
The most ambitious excavation project in a generation is now underway in Pompeii.
This looks like a piece of wood.
Yes,
that
there
has
are roots.
Roots.
They are everywhere because here before there were a field with trees. The dolphins are everywhere.
Massimo Usana is in charge. He explained how less than a year ago this richly decorated house of dolphins was hidden beneath a field. A third of Pompeii has yet to be unearthed, only adding to the mystery of this place, which drew more than 3 million tourists last year. Visitors come to marvel at the preserved ancient restaurants and frescoes that were sealed off for centuries. Francesco Muscolino is one of the archaeologists.
Here you can get a sense for how this was all buried.
Yes, because this is, as you see, lapilli, the material that covered Pompeii for 3 meters.
The pumice and ash covered as high as 20 feet. Underneath, they've recently found political signs painted just before the 79 AD eruption, and in May revealed this skeleton. At first, Massimo Usana's team believed the man had been killed by a giant stone while fleeing Vesuvius's eruption. Later, they found an intact skull and determined he'd been asphyxiated.
You're still learning as you're going along.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. This is really an experimentation.
They're sifting through what had been discarded from previous digs and are using technologies, including hammers that detect wave velocity, to see how the ancient walls are holding up, and drones to monitor and record each step of the process.
The timeline is not certain, but it is likely the newly excavated part of Pompeii will not be open to tourists until at least sometime next year. And it will take generations for archaeologists to truly understand what was buried here 2 millennia ago. Seth Doane, CBS News, Pompeii.